Okay, good morning, welcome to Vancouver Aquarium, and this is stop number 11 before Stanley Park. And right now we're going to straight to Stanley Park, okay? Lots of stop at the Stanley Park. There's a lot of stop I will mention, the numbers, the names of the stops. And you can hop on, hop off as many you want, and the next trolley will be there in about 45 minutes. So you have 45 minutes to look around, walk around, and if you want to stay in the trolley, you're welcome. It takes about 2 hours and 20 minutes wherever you hop on, so it's a long way. What is the one spot? The restaurant that I mentioned. Down Main Street. There's lots of restaurants on that main street. Also we have a bicycle rental, so you can rent a bicycle. So anywhere you want. Seawall, quite nice. Right now we're at Causeway to Stanley Park. This is beautiful Stanley Park. On the left, we have Last Lagoon, Fish Valley Lagoon. Stanley Park is the largest municipal park in Canada, larger than Central Park. It's about 404 hectares, over 1,000 acres in here. So you will see lots of trees, the most majority trees, red cedar and fir and hemlocks. Those are the evergreen trees. So Vancouver is a rainforest. We get lots of rain, started from October to May. It's raining, so it always rains. We don't get lots of snow. Once in a while we get the snow, but mainly it's raining. Right now we are spring here, and the summer started June 26th. June 26th is the first day of the summer. And a beautiful rose garden right now. The rose, you see lots of rose bushes here, and they stay year round. Other flowers, they change every season. Whatever season we have different flowers, so it's always beautiful. And especially in the summer, you see lots of roses here. All the roses come out. It's a beautiful place. And the rose garden started in 1911 by Kiwanis Club, which is the American club. There are over 3,500 rose bushes here. So you have colors, sizes, and everything. Beautiful place. This is our stop number 12, Rose Garden. And it started from number 12 to number 18, all in Stanley Park. So you can hop off anytime you want, okay? And before you hop off, basically you will see what it is there. So it's quite nice. The most popular place in Stanley Park, stop number 14, and stop number 16 and 17. Those are the most popular places in Stanley Park. And also we have a few restaurants if you want to eat. And the Stanley Park Pavilion and Bar restaurant here. This is open lunch for dinner, and the tea house is more formal. And we have Prospect Point Cafe, which is a beautiful restaurant. You have a beautiful view. so you don't have to be hungry. Nice place to eat. On the left, we have Air Force Garden. Inside we have a few monument memorials from Second World War, and also we have original trees coming from different countries like the United States, Japan, New Zealand, Australia. So it's quite a nice place. This is our stop. This is bus number 19. It's a city bus. It costs you $2.75. If you want to come here, the buses come here very often. That's the last stop. So you hop off here, then you walk anywhere you want. There's a lot of trails. It's open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Beautiful. It's a huge park, a lot of trails. So you walk in and around the Stanley Park. And this is CoalHarbour village, which is a First Nations village. And the windows are closed. The summer they are open here. They have a First Nations performance. They're doing singing and dancing. It's very beautiful. And they sell jewelries, arts and stuff like that. The First Nations lived in Stanley Park for many thousands of years. So it's a very special place. And a miniature train, small train goes around the forest. It's quite nice in the summer. So it's all open in the summer. And on your right here, this is a stable, which is a Royal Canadian Mounted Police Division, and a lot of horses there, police horses, and a horse-drawn carriage. In Stanley Park, you do the horse-drawn carriage if you want to, and it costs you $50, okay? You will see our stop is closed. That's the place you jump on the horse-drawn carriage. Climate rose over the Harbour, you can walk underneath. It's quite nice, lots of flowers. So if you like a flower, lots of roses in the summer. A lot of people get married in here. Lots of roses, lots of love. Symbol for love for roses, right? Good. Last lagoon, you can walk around the last lagoon too. It's quite nice, freshwater lagoon. Lots of wildlife, lots of birds, coyotes, and raccoons, and beavers. Lots of things to see. And on the left here, this is Lord Stanley. He's a statue there. He opens his both arms, welcome everybody to Stanley Park. So basically, Stanley Park named after him. He was our Governor General, started 1888 to 1893, 5 years. And Stanley Park named after him. Also NHL hockey, Stanley Cup named after him too. So very famous Governor General, Robert Burns statue, and the Vancouver Rowing Club. You can join the membership. On the weekend, you can take a private lessons. So you can learn how to rowing. So it's always open for the public. It's quite nice. And this is the horse-drawn carriage. CoalHarbour on your right, that's the CoalHarbour or the residential area. Lots of condos that you can buy, you can rent. This place you buy the ticket if you want to do the horse-drawn carriage. Costs you $50, 1 hour too. And stop number 13. This is the Vancouver Aquarium. If you want to go to Vancouver Aquarium, this is the place to hop off, okay? You walk less than 5 minutes, you will see a big building. That's the Vancouver Aquarium. It's open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Right now is a winter schedule, so they're open, you know, late and close early. In the summer, they are longer hours. It's beautiful. So everybody good? Okay, let's go. And then you see beautiful seawall. Vancouver, we have a seawall is basically whole around the Vancouver city, and especially at Stanley Park here, seawall is 8.8 kilometers, about 6 miles. So you can walk anytime you want, day and night. It's free, and if you a bicycle, and the bicycles goes only one way. It's a counterclockwise, otherwise the part of the seawall very narrow, and especially in the summer, so thousands of people in here, and everybody doing bicycles, and they have a chaos, lots of traffic, you know, so many people, so many bicyclists, so everybody have to go one way. That's it. And the Royal Vancouver Yacht Club, this is a private yacht club, started in 1907. yacht club, okay? And before that, it was a small pig farm and a buffalo paddock because Vancouver was a smaller town. Logan time, it was a forest, you know. People cut all the trees, made a road, beautiful city. Right now, Vancouver is the third largest city in Canada after Toronto and Montreal. Vancouver is growing. You will see lots of construction, so lots of new buildings. It's growing fast. And on your right, you see small island. It used to be we call Dead Man's Island because it was the First Nations secret burial ground. Right now, we're using HMC as a Discovery, Her Majestic Canadian ship. So you're not allowed to go there. You can see the low tide. You can walk there, but you're not allowed to go there. They have a security. You're going to get arrested. Yeah. It's a Navy. You need a permit to go there. Step number 14. This is the popular place if you want to see a little bit of First Nations history. And we have a totem pole on the left. You see on the left here, beautiful totem pole, beautiful Vancouver City view. And this is the place I'm going to hop off next trolley. We'll be here in 45 minutes, okay? Here we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy your totem poles. Beautiful view. Okay, there's nobody here. And those beautiful totem poles be here almost 100 years. They're not original. If you want to see the original totem pole, you have to go Museum of Anthropology in UBC, University of British Columbia. It's beautiful. And that's the museum. You go, you take a coupon book, you get a really good discount. Okay, it's quite nice. It's a little bit far from here, but you can get there by bus or taxi, or you can bicycle all the way down there. It's quite nice. And those totem poles are the First Nations. They are represent the First Nations spirits. They don't worship these totem poles, but they do ceremony or ritual singing around. So it's a very special. And the First Nations traditional culture. And right now you see the beautiful Vancouver City view, and the tallest buildings in Vancouver, which is the Shangri-La. The Shangri-La is triangle shaped. From here you can see that's 62 stories, and round shaped, that's 62 stories, but only a few inches shorter than Shangri-La. It's called Trump Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody big fan of a Trump? No. Anyway, that's called Trump Tower, okay? It's not finished, it's going to be hotel, and at the same time it's going to be condos. You can rent, you can buy. It's mostly it's sold a long time ago. So. And this statue here, this is Harry Jerome. He was one of the great athletes in Canada. He ran 100 meter. He had a gold medal from the Commonwealth game and a bronze from Olympic Games. Unfortunately, passed away at a very young age. And stop number 7, Canada Place, 5 stars. It's a decoration for the building. And last week we had the first cruise ship in Vancouver in April. So it's cruise ships coming in. It started from May. There's tons of them. So, and the convention center, rooftop garden, you can walk around, and small seaplane. They fly from here to Vancouver Island to Nanaimo, Victoria, less than 35 minutes. It costs you $120 to save a lot of time. If you take a ferry, you can do that, and it costs you a lot of money if you are driving, and it's almost 4.5 hours. Yeah, it's a long way. Victoria, very popular, right? And you see lots of buildings all the way back in the mainland. That's the Metro Tower. We have a second largest shopping mall in Canada. It's a huge shopping mall. You can take a SkyTrain, Expo line equals SkyTrain, Expo line exactly the same. And it's about 25 minutes by SkyTrain. Good. Only costs you $4. And at the bottom here we have a 9 o'clock gun, which is a cannon. Anybody from England? No? Oh well, that's fine. It's a building in England, 1816. Brought to Canada 1898. Since then, every single night you can hear it's very loud. If you stay downtown, you can hear it every single night. Right now it's a historical celebration. And before 9 o'clock gun means the harbour closed. You're not allowed to come to harbour because Vancouver is the largest harbour in Canada. It's over there. And Iron Workers Memorial Bridge is connected to the North Vancouver. that's the North Vancouver, okay? It's not Vancouver Island. Some people think it's Vancouver Island. No, that's North Vancouver. And if you want to go to North Vancouver, you see small flat we call sea bus. And the sea bus started from waterfront station, Canada Place, every 30 minutes go back and forth. You want to go there, take your coupon book, you get a free ride. It says free Harbour crew. That's the coupon book you can use. It's not a ferry. The ferry goes to Granville in the market, the stop number 20. Okay? And North Vancouver, beautiful, all these beautiful mountains. All these mountains, we have ski slopes. And we have a Seawall mountain, a gross mountain, Mountain Cypress. Right now it's cloudy, you don't see the top of the mountain. And right now, end of the season, there's not much snow on the top, but there's winter, a lot of snow, so you can do all these beautiful ski, snowboarding, snowshoeing, whatever you want. It's quite nice. And summer, if you want, the most popular one is the gross mountain. And unfortunately, you pay a lot of money going top of the mountain. You take a gondola, it costs you $50. Yeah, it's very expensive, and there's no free shuttle, so you have to take a bus, or you have to take a taxi, or you're driving down there. It costs you a lot of money. If you take a taxi, probably costs you $30. And if you want to take a bus, you have to change the buses, so at least 2 buses, or 3 buses, something like that. So it's not easy to get there. But the summer they have a free shuttle, so you don't have to worry. You just go there and come back. But right now there's no free shuttle. So, but it's beautiful when you get to top of the mountain. Gross mountain, gross ground. And you see the yellow stuff there. That's sulfur. It is fertilizer for the plants. What they're doing here, process and package, they export to other countries. So that's a sulfur. And the next building, the blue one, that's recycling facilities. They are recycling bottles, newspaper, cardboard, and stuff like that. It's recycling. On the left here, Brockton Novel, and Brockton Pavilion here. And if you like a cricket, in the summer, every single Saturday, Sunday, people play cricket here. Used to be they're called cricket pavilion. You know? On your right, you see a small statue on the rock. Her name is a girl in a wetsuit. Girl in a wetsuit. She wears flippers, mask. It means the best way to explore the ocean is underwater, and also she represents Vancouver depend on the sea, because Vancouver is the largest harbor. I can just move around a little bit so you can take a picture. Yeah. And right now you see a little bit of low tide. Sometimes the tides go farther. You can walk around, take pictures and stuff. In the winter, the tides are normally higher. So really high. Sometimes she's half the way in the water. It's 16 feet. So it's really high. And this is Empress for Japan, which is a figurehead. It's a replica. Original one they put here a few years with the damage in it. So they put the Maritime Museum. And it's trademark between Japan and Vancouver. If you want to see the original, when you go to the Maritime Museum, stop number 22, you will see the original. On the left, we have Vancouver Aquarium, the building, that's Vancouver Aquarium, and the Lamberman's Arch. Lamberman's Arch, put it here for Logan Memorial Stanley Park. And this is a water park, very popular summer. All the water released here, tons of kids play in the water. There's a small beach here, you can swim in here, water is very salty and cold. And this is stop number 15, Lamberman's Arch. Anybody stop here? No? this is back to you driving back to the Rose Garden. This is the two-way driving back to Rose Garden. Horse-drawn carriage go back on here. On the left here, this is a river trail. You can walk from here to Beaver Lake less than 5 minutes. So it's very popular in summer. We drop people here and then go to Beaver Lake and then come back to catch next trolley from Landerman's Arch. This is the Lions Gate Bridge. Somebody stop where I want to stop, but never mind. And this is a nice stop, but there's somebody stopping, so we're not able to stop here. And this is small memorial on the ground because Lord Stanley, he stood there. He announced the Stanley Park first time to the public in 1888. Since then it's become public park, so we're very lucky to have a beautiful park. There's the blue heron in the water. And this Lions Gate Bridge, at the same time, this is one of the narrowest and the deepest part of the North Shore Mountain to the mainland. That's all the cruise ship and the cargo ship can pass this way anytime. And the summer we have a lot of cruise ships, so you can take a bit of a picture of all these cruise ships leaving Vancouver afternoons. And now we're going to stop number 16, Prospect Point, which is the highest point in Stanley Park. Also, you see beautiful inside of the Stanley Park. On the left, this is over 600 years old, red cedar. And unfortunately, a few years ago, we got a huge windstorm and it damaged the top of the tree. And the top is totally gone now. It's the rainforest, evergreen trees. And the trolleys get a little bit noisy when we're going up. It's a red-bay propane, no gasoline, no diesel. So it's environmentally friendly propane. And it's not original. This is a replica they made in Vancouver almost like 25 years ago. Original one is in San Francisco. So, San Francisco, the original, those are the replica. We have a whole bunch of them. Before Prospect Point, you will see the Lions Gate Bridge. The Lions Gate Bridge is a historic bridge built in 1937, officially opened in 1939 by King George VI and Queen Elizabeth royal visit to Vancouver. The first prominent, it's called First Narrow Bridge. It's built by Guinness family and later on the federal government of Canada. Bought the bridge from Guinness family and paid $6 million in the 1950s, and then they expanded. They are called the Lions Gate Bridge. So now the Lions Gate Bridge, we have 3 lanes and 2 sidewalks. So you can walk over the Lions Gate Bridge anytime you want. 2 sidewalks. So we are not allowed to stop here. You can take a picture. I drive very slowly. And the Lions Gate Bridge is only 2.8 kilometers long and 361 feet high above water to the tip of the bridge. It is a suspension bridge, very high. So in the summer you can walk over if you want. You will walk over right now. And around the corner here, this is our stop number 16, and we have a Prospect Point Cafe if you want to eat something or a coffee or drink whatever. And behind the restaurant they have a small trail, so you can go down there less than 2-3 minutes. You will be in a bridge. So you go over the halfway, come back and take a picture. It's a beautiful view. See the water and the North Vancouver City is a beautiful view. Prospect Point. There's a restaurant there, gift shop there, and a beautiful view from here. You see the North Vancouver, North Shore Mountain, everything good. Stop number 16. I think it's here at the Prospect Point. I was having 14 on board. And on the right here, you see a lot of houses. It's all new development in Vancouver. If you've been in Vancouver like 10-15 years ago, you don't see that many houses over there. So lots of them very new. We call British property. It's the most expensive property in Canada. So it costs you millions of dollars to buy those houses. And a few weeks ago, there's a house on the market. Everybody shocked at the price because this house was built in the 1920s, 4-bedroom. They said finally the journalists, they want to investigate it's a real or not. The price is so high, and sometimes people think it's a joke, it's online, right? So they want to investigate, then they finally meet the people who selling this place, and the price, they said that they listed $7.5 million. It's not livable. Basically, you have to do lots of renovation, or you have to tear down. That's the option. And finally, they sold after 2 weeks later, and they got over asking price.